Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Tonight is Friday night. We're at Coles County Speedway in Mattoon, Illinois for their weekly show. We're headed out to US 24 tomorrow, but we stopped by here on Friday night so we didn't have to make the 8-hour trip all in one day. So we'll probably end up doing this 2 or 3 times this year, where we're headed out to US 24 for a high-paying show, but then we'll stop halfway at this place and get a Friday night in. It's a pretty racy track. They don't have a whole lot of car count here, but the racing surface is usually pretty good, and their facility is super nice, so we always have fun coming out here. We've been here twice now. We raced here once last year. The other time we were having injection problems, but we did end up coming back to race one other night, and we did pretty well that night given there wasn't a whole lot of car count. But we had fun nonetheless, so we'll keep coming back here as long as we have fun. So I'm going to take you guys up to the track and show you the place just a little bit. It's pretty unique compared to, I guess I shouldn't say compared to a lot of the places, but it's kind of just its own unique little place, and it doesn't really have a whole ton of other tracks to compare it to. But I'll take you guys up there in just a minute to show you guys that. But I hope you guys are enjoying the content coming out recently. We've been pretty busy with getting the car out multiple times a week the past couple weeks. So I hope you guys are enjoying that, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. So I'm up in the stands in turns 3 and 4 right now. And one thing I want you guys to notice about this track is just how paperclip shaped it kind of seems. Hopefully you can kind of tell that on camera, but that's kind of what makes it unique compared to, or its own unique track compared to other places that we go to. Is it's got those pretty long straightaways, as you can see down the backstretch, but this turn is pretty tight right here, and you got to get woed up for that and pitch the car hard to make it around there. But it's got that long straightaway on the front stretch again, so it's a pretty unique place. It holds moisture pretty well from the times that we've been here before, and then it gets a little bit rough sometimes from the last time that we were here. Hopefully it's not quite that rough this time. It didn't seem like it was like that the first time we came here. It seemed like it slicked off pretty good the first time and just stayed smooth throughout the night. There was a lot of cars here that night. Tonight there's 8 cars in A class and 10 cars in what they would call their outlaw non-wing. More cars than was here last time we were here, but still not a ton. Hopefully we see this place continue to grow, because it's a really nice track and super nice facilities. So hope you guys enjoy the racing tonight. We're about to go out for hot laps, so I'll try to be back with you guys before heat races. Really quick, right before we go out for A class, we start second in this race. I was watching some hot lap sessions, and it looks like the place is dusting off pretty quick, which is kind of different than when we've been here before. So I changed my stagger, I dropped my Jacob's ladder, and changed my shocks. So those are the changes I made. I want to keep it rotating pretty good because it's got that kind of paperclip shape to it, but track's looking pretty slick, so I got to make some changes somehow, and that's what I ended up going with. We're starting second in A class heat, and then third in the outlaw non-wing heat. So hopefully got some good news when I get back to you guys. good heat race in the A class, went second to first, and pretty much ran away with it from what they told me. Non-wing, we had a little bit tougher heat. They started the restart kind of slow. I should have shifted, but I couldn't get it going quick enough. I really need to just bite the bullet and just figure out how to shift and how to do it consistently, because restarts are definitely my Achilles heel. So dropped to fourth on that one. Car was a little bit free on entry, but then it would grab the tacky and rough spots pretty hard, so I'm a little bit afraid to pull that right rear end. I have the Jacob's ladder lowered, which should help me on entry, but I'm still kind of afraid to pull the right rear end just because of those tacky spots and how rough the track is. We had trouble with our gearing. We run a 16.7 rev limiter. We didn't get, I think we had a couple 16s in the A class, but then the rest of them were mid to low 15s. So that didn't seem too great. And then we went out for non-wing, and it was even worse, all the way down in the 14s. We did have one 15.6 in non-wing, but that was the only one that was even over 15. So we did make a gear change. We had a 13 front sprocket on it and a 49 rear sprocket. My dad and Joe talked me out of the 1351 that I had pulled out. We put a 1350 on, and we'll see how that does. I definitely understand what they're saying. They were saying that they were afraid that with the wing on, I'd be right up there hitting the rev limiter. So I can kind of see that, where that might be a possibility, but we'll see how it goes. Track's not very wide yet. In that non-wing race, I felt like if I had a wide enough track where I didn't have cars directly in front of me, I could have maybe built a run up at them, but it's not very wide right now. Hopefully that widens out a little bit more with feature time, because I think if I got on the top and was able to run it for a good 10 or 15 laps, I'd be able to make something happen. But in that short 10 lap, or I think it was an 8 lap heat race, just couldn't make anything happen. So we're about to go out for A class. Not really sure where we start. Let me check on that really quick, actually. Last time I checked, they didn't have it posted, but we'll see if they have A class posted really quick. Starting first row outside. So that's a good starting spot for us. Remember, that's where we started the heat from, so I think we definitely can get something done from that starting spot and come away with something good to carry into the non-wing feature. Hope you guys are enjoying the night. It's a racy track. It's just hasn't widened out enough yet, but if we get more cars on there, it'll help out a lot. So hope you guys enjoy the features. Really quick, I wanted to let you guys know before we go for A class that non-wing we start 8th after our kind of mediocre heat race. So starting second in A class in just a minute, and then starting 8th in non-wing. They said non-wing in the driver's meeting, I think, an extra $100 to win tonight. So I'll definitely be trying my hardest in that one, but starting from 8th, I don't know what I'll be able to do really. But going out for A class here in just a minute, and then I probably won't get a chance to see you guys until after the non-wing race. So I'll see you guys at the end of the night. Hope you enjoy features. guys, it turned out to be a really good night for us. Started second in that A-Class heat, or in the A-Class feature, I mean, and battled for the first lap or two to get by him on the outside, and eventually got the run right and went by him on the outside. So ran away with that one after I got by, and then went out for non-wing, started 8th. I didn't really think that I would have that much of a shot at ending up where we ended up winning, but things just went right for us. I definitely had the car set up decent, and it was going pretty good. I picked off, I don't know, 3 or 4 cars there in the first few laps. Track was really slick around the bottom, but then there was a pretty tacky cushion, but it was really rough if you ran up there. So definitely had to be careful about it. It was pretty tricky to keep the car on all fours and keep it settled down, but if you could do it, you'd pass cars and you were fast. So managed to do that and got up to third or fourth, I think. Had a couple guys spin it in front of me. I think, yeah, 2 of them spun it, and then I lined up second for that last restart, and don't know that I would have had anything for him. That was Trey Mailer. He said he's been running out here a long time. I watched him win the Hart race here last year, and I've seen him race before, and I know he's really good at this place. So don't know that I would have had anything for him, but he had a battery die, I believe, so it kind of fell into my lap there, but it worked out for us, and glad we could just hold on to it. Like I said earlier, it did pay an extra $100 to win tonight, so that's definitely going to help us out a ton. I think we actually came out a little ahead tonight, so that's the first time all year. But tonight we got a hotel here in Mattoon, and then tomorrow we make the trip to US 24 to run there. Probably both stock classes is what we'll run tomorrow night. Any full field pays $500 to win. Tomorrow night's the last night that we can run there for getting tuned in for the 10,000 to win wingless A-Class Clash. So gonna be doing our best there, trying to learn as much as we possibly can to apply next week. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Turned out really great for us tonight. I gotta thank G-Force Chassis, Nathan Benson Motorsports, DDI Fabrication, Sherville Suspensions, Advantech Dyno Services, Porter Steel Buildings, and everyone else that helps us out, makes this possible, really makes it possible for us to just be at a track a couple nights a week. Thanks all of you guys for following along. The channel's really doing great right now, so I can't tell you all how much I appreciate the support. It really means a ton to me. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you for the next one, hopefully tomorrow night at US 24 Speedway.
Cast out like a shadow, racing towards the light. I pray to see you one more time.